Welcome to Geology 111 here at Gaston College. My name is Kristen Fowler and I am your instructor. This is just a short video. I wanted to get you familiar with navigating our course in Blackboard. Whenever you log into our Blackboard course, the first screen that you'll be taken to, or the first page, is the announcements page. I'll be posting announcements here every Monday. They should get sent to your email as well. This welcome announcement has the course census date on it, February 11th. It's very important. Make sure that you get the course entry quiz done, and that is under the Start Here. So we'll go there next. So we have the course entry quiz. It's just a short syllabus acknowledgement. Once you complete that, then the weekly course content will be open to you. We have our syllabus here, which is linked to Simple Syllabus. And this has Gaston College's admin policies, withdrawal policies, course attendance. The big thing is you paid for access to the e-textbook and the publisher content page, which is Pearson Mastering Geology, so that you don't have to worry about purchasing anything. And I'll show you how to access that in a second here. My policy for attendance is right in line with Gaston College's. If you haven't participated in the class for 21 consecutive days, so 3 weeks, I am required to withdraw you from the course. The last day to withdraw is April 11th. So up until that date, you won't receive a grade for the course. It won't count against your GPA. We have the different categories of assignments and what they're weighted. We have a midterm and a final exam and a cumulative final project, which I will also discuss. We have discussions and lab assignments, homeworks, which are the dynamic study modules and the chapter review quizzes in Pearson Mastering Geology. For the makeup policy, if you need an extension on an assignment, you need to email me and request it at least 24 hours before the assignment's original due date. Too many times I've had students, as an afterthought, trying to make up an assignment, and it's too much. So we need to stick to the schedule. It's there. You guys get a week and a half for assignments to complete them. So if we go to the course information back on our course Blackboard page, here's the schedule. It's also provided in our syllabus, but you'll see that assignments open on Monday and then they close the following Wednesday. So you have a good amount of time to get these assignments done. Also under this course information link, we have the discussion board guideline and rubrics. So this is the participation whenever discussions are assigned. You have the initial post. You have to get your initial post in by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And then your response post is due before the discussion closes. So you have a good week to get your initial post in, and then 9 or 10 days to get your response post in. We have the final project poster, rubric and guideline document. That is going to be discussed more during midterm exam week, because that's when you guys are going to choose a location from a list that you would like to explore the geology of. When we look at the weekly content, so after you do the course census quiz, the weekly content will open for you. And let's take a look at week 1 as an example. So we have just a brief overview of what we're covering for week 1, chapter 1 of our textbook. And we have no discussion for this week. You'll have to complete a dynamic study module for chapter 1. Dynamic study modules are guided reading of the chapter, so that you can kind of focus your studies. And then the chapter review quizzes, usually 10 questions, multiple choice, maybe labeling. You get 2 attempts at each chapter review quiz, and then the highest attempt counts. For the lab assignments, we have a tab for that. There's a virtual mineral and rock kit, so you don't have to purchase anything. There's a lab Word document, and that is what you need to work off of. That document has every question that you need to work, or every exercise that you need to work out. And there's a quiz question that corresponds, because that's how you're going to record your answer, is via the lab quiz. So if you would like me to look over your work on the Word document beforehand, before you attempt the quiz, I'm happy to do so. Because if you think about it, if we were sitting in a face-to-face classroom and it was a lab setting, I would be able to walk around and help students. And so this is a way that I can interact with students more, get feedback or give feedback. You guys can ask questions. It's the best way that I've found for us to interact with one another. So I'm happy to look over lab work before you attempt the quiz. As for Pearson Mastering Geology, you are going to find this vital source link. So this is again under the start here. After the census date, this solo link for Pearson Mastering Geology will open, and all you have to do is go that way. But to get set up, you'll click on this Vital Source Essentials of Geology, and it will take you to Launch Courseware. And I'm not going to do it because it's going to show my stuff, but it'll take you to Pearson Mastering Geology. Okay? And then this is how you will open My Lab and Mastering. You'll get our access to the textbook, and you'll see the list of assignments. The dynamic study modules and the chapter review quizzes are there. Okay, I think for right now, I think that's all. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, the discussion board and the general questions forum, please post. If not, email me. My information is under the faculty information. There's my email right there. There's a fancy picture of me in Mount Mitchell in North Carolina, and a little brief introduction of myself and my background. And if you would like to set up a Zoom or you have any questions, again, send me an email. I'm here and happy to help. Let's have a great semester, everybody.